Dear students, hope you all are doing great. Today we are going to start the topic of printers, and in this we are going to learn about the two types of printers, that are inkjet and laser printers. Printers are one of the most useful output device for the use with computer. In early days of computing, it was only the source of information about what computer has done. Printers are used to produce hard copy or permanent record of computer output. They classified into two main categories depending upon the type of print mechanism. Okay, there are basically two types of computers: impact printer and non-impact printer. Further, the impact printer have three types: dot matrix, daisy, wheel and line printers, and non-impact printers have electrostatic printers, electrothermal printers, inkjet and laser. When then we move further, over here the impact printer works on the principle of the typewriter. As the typewriter works in the same way, impact printer prints the document, whereas non-impact printer produce a printed image without striking the paper. Impact printers are the printers which work by creating direct contact between ink ribbon and paper. These printers are noisy yet popular. Impact printers have mechanical moving parts to conduct printing. Non-impact printer print characters and graphics on the piece of a paper without striking the paper. Some of these printers use spray ink, while others use heat and pressure to create images. These printers are faster than impact printers. There are Then we have inkjet printers. An inkjet printer is a computer peripheral that produces hard copy by spraying into onto paper. A typical inkjet printer can produce copy with a resolution of at least 300 dots per inch in DPI. Some inkjet printers can make full color hard copies at 600 dot per inches or more. Many models includes other devices such as scanner, photocopier and dedicated fax machine along with a printer in a single box. Inkjet printers are essentially made up of a print head which consists of nozzles which spray droplets of ink onto the paper to form characters. An ink cartridge or cartridges, either a group of cartridge for each color, and a black cartridge plus one single cartridge containing all three colors black. A stepper motor, belt and belts which moves print head assembly across the page from side to side. A paper feed which automatically feeds the printer with the pages as they are required. Okay, now the two more important concepts. One concept is of nozzle and the other concept is of stepper motor. We are going to learn them also in order to know how the printer works. When talking about the nozzle, when referring to a non-impact printer like an inkjet printer, a nozzle is a small hole found on printer cartridge print head. Nozzle can be smaller than a human hair. Each nozzle produces millions of ink droplets used in creating images and text generated by printer. Then we have the other concept of stepper motor. Stepper motors are used in printers, disk drives and other devices where precise position control is required. Stepper motor do not turn continuously like direct motors or DC motors. They move in steps such as 1.8 degrees. There are several types of stepper motors such as unipolar or bipolar. Ink droplets technology, we have two technologies that are discussed in our book. The first one is thermal bubble and the other one is piezoelectric. Thermal bubble technology, a process of droplet ejection in a thermal bubble ink system. Tiny resistors create localized heat which makes the ink vaporize. This causes the ink to form a tiny bubble. As bubble expands, some of the ink is ejected from the print head onto the paper. When the bubble collapses, a small vacuum is created which allows fresh ink to be drawn into the print head. This contains ink in it. This continues until the printing cycle is completed. Then we have the concept of the piezoelectric. Piezoelectric is a crystal is located at the back of the ink reservoir for each nozzle. The crystal is given a tiny electric charge which makes it vibrate. This vibration forces ink in to be ejected on the paper. At the same time, more ink is drawn in the form for the printing. The diagram shows the process of droplet ejection in a thermal bubble injection system. The first is initial state, then we have DC voltage applied across the piezoelectric material and a droplet is ejected. A DC voltage is removed. This is the internal working of the inkjet printer. Heating element tube containing ink nozzles inside printing head. Heating element heats up, forming a bubble into an ink. Growing bubbles force ink from the tube. Then we have the concept of laser printers. What is a laser printer? A laser printer is a popular type of personal computer printer that uses a non-impact keys photocopier technology type. Keys do not strike the paper. When a document is sent on a printer, a laser beam draws the document on a selenium coated drum, usually electrical charge. It makes a laser beam scan back and forth across the drum inside the printer, building up a pattern of static electricity. The static electricity attracts onto the page a kind of powdered ink called toner. Finally, as in photocopier, a fusor unit bonds the toner to the paper. This is the diagram how a laser printer works. You can see how the drum is connected with the toner and the whole process is being shown in the diagram. What printers are laser printer? Laser printers are machines that melt toner powder onto paper to create print. Laser printers are more expensive than inkjet printers upfront and uses pricier toner cartridges, but is still a more economical option in the long run with its overall cost per page, faster print speeds. What is the advantage of laser printer over inkjet? The main advantage of laser printer are speed, precision, economy. A laser can move very quickly, so it can write with much greater speed than an inkjet. And because the laser beam has an unvarying diameter, it can draw more precisely without spilling any excess ink. When a user wishes to print a document using an inkjet printer, the following sequence of events takes place. Whatever technology is used, the basic concept and printing process are same. The very first step is the data from the document is sent to a printer driver. This is a very simple step. Then the printer drive ensures that data is in a form that a chosen printer can understand. The data sent by the user must be in the form that the printer can understand. The third step is a check is made by printer driver to ensure that the chosen printer is available to print, which means we have to check the status of the printer, whether it is working. Maybe the printer is already busy in printing a task before you send a request to it, or it might be offline, means the printer is not connected to your computer, or it is out of ink, means maybe there is an issue with the ink cartridge that need to be filled, and so on. Then the fourth step is the data is then sent to the printer and it's stored in a temporary memory known as a printer buffer. Printer buffer is basically a part in a printer that stores the data temporarily while the printing process is being done. Number 5 step is a sheet of a paper is then fed into the main body of printer. A sensor detects whether paper is available in the paper feed tray. If it is out of paper, then an error message is sent back to the printer. But if there is a problem of a paper jamming or if the paper is out of order, automatically the message appears on the computer monitor screen that the paper arrangement is need to be checked. Then at 6th point is, as the sheet of the paper is fed into printer, the print head moves from side to side across the paper, printing the text or image. The 4 ink colors are sprayed in their exact amount to produce the desired final color. In step number 7, at the end of each full pass of the print head, the paper is advanced very slightly to allow the next line to be printed. This continues until the whole page has been printed. The paper is printed line wise. The paper is advanced very slightly. It is moved slightly across the printer to allow the next line to be printed. Then eighth part is, if there is more data in the printer buffer, then the whole process from stage 5 is repeated until the buffer is finally empty. When the buffer is empty, this is the point where the whole printing process is being completed. The following table, that is 5.4, describes briefly the stage that occur when the document is printed using a laser printer. The first step is the same as was in the case of inkjet printer, that is similar. Then the printer driver ensures that the data is in the format that chosen the printer understand. Number 2 is also the same. The third one is also the same as that of inkjet printer. A check is made by the printer driver to ensure that chosen printer is available to print. Number 4, the data is then sent to printer and is stored in a temporary memory known as printer buffer. See the first 4 steps that are similar to that of the process of inkjet printer. The fifth step, this process of printing is different. The start of printing process involves a printing drum. Over here in laser printers, we have a device known as printing drum being a positive charge. As this drum rotates, a laser beam is scanned across it, removing the positive charge in certain areas. This leaves negative charged areas which exactly match the text images of the page to be printed. Number 6, the drum is then coated with positively charged powdered ink or toner. Since the toner is positively charged, it only sticks to the negative charges parts of the drum. Step number 5 and step number 6 involves the working of the laser printer, and in this there is a concept of printing drum which is performing the major role in the printing process. And the second thing that is involved in printing is a toner or powder ink that is basically positively charged, and it sticks only on the negative charge because it's a basic concept that positive charge only attracts the negative ones. Then we have this step number 7. A negatively charged sheet of the paper is then rolled over the drum. This is also the step performed by the printer. The toner on the drum now sticks to the paper to produce an exact copy of the page sent to the printer. To prevent the paper sticking to the drum, the electric charge on the paper is removed after one rotation of the drum. The paper finally goes through a fusor, which is a set of heated rollers. Fusor is a set of heat rollers. The heat melts the ink so that it fixes permanently to the paper, due to which the melted ink fixed permanently to the paper. And at the step number 11, at very end, a discharge lamp removes all electric charges from the drum, making it ready to print next page. So all these 11 steps, we have the working of the laser printer, and from step number 5 to step number 10, we have the working of the printing process with the help of the printing drum, toner, and there is a fusor also which sets the heat rollers. And at the step number 11, a discharge lamp removes all the electric charges from the drum, making it ready to print the next page. So this is the process of printing in a laser printer, and this process is taking place in few seconds, and we are getting a printout very easily. But inside printer, all these steps are going on, and it's not taking a much time or hours, and it easily providing us with the printout of the document we needed. Then on further, we have the applications of inkjet and laser printers. The choice of whether to use an inkjet or printer or a laser printer depends on. Now then we have the Topic of application of inkjet and laser printers. The choice of whether to use an inkjet printer or laser printer depends on which feature make it most appropriate output device for giving application. Inkjet printers are best for off photos or where only a few pages of good quality color printing are needed. The small inkjet cartridge or small paper trays would not be an issue with such application. Laser printer produce high quality printouts and are very fast when making multiple copies of a document. Any application that needs high volume printing, color or monochrome would choose the laser printer, for example, producing a large number of high quality flyers or posters for advertising. They have two advantages. They have large toner cartridges and a large paper tray, often holding more than a ream of a paper.